Welcome back. It's Sports This Morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're having fun talking sports, and you can be part of the fun. Yes, you can. You can talk to us on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels IFA Sports. You can email us, sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. That's the confirmation of it right there. Be part of all we are doing. We're getting a lot of messages on the protest that the Super Falcons are having in Abuja. It's not a good story, but what has to be done should be done. So the girls have come out to say, look, we want our money, and they're doing it, and it doesn't look sweet. But Cecilia, that's what it is. And I see you're getting loads of messages, pictures are coming in. Champions of Africa, guys.
It's just disheartening.
It is embarrassing.
If I have to
there's no other word for it. It is just embarrassing. I mean, for it to have come to this stage, to this level.
If I have to take this one coming from Zira Kwanizis, she says, it's such a shame things have deteriorated to this level. Nigeria has a failed nation.
Austin, Cecilia.
The girls. Then Ladies March is tweeting and said, behold the African champions processing unpaid entitlement.
Wow.
And this one coming from Ladies March also she's just talking about Faith Ikide 365 days ago. She says, I do. She's not celebrating her anniversary, but protesting over her rights. It's so much coming from this girl's protesting unpaid.
The NFF, the ministry, they're adamant that this money is not available. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about the reaction of the Falcons? I mean, I think this is more an issue of trust.
Yeah.
It's more an issue of they don't believe what they're being told.
Yeah.
Because they're on record as saying that money is not just available. I mean, so what do they do in this kind of situation? And why have the Falcons decided to go on this protest? I think it's just a matter of trust.
Yeah.
They don't believe what they're being told. And
maybe that 500,000 naira just surfaced before the final. I think. So where did that come from? So the girls
that's the problem.
So where did this money come from? Wait a minute, everybody pause.
There's a breakdown in trust.
We have a moment of silence and just reflect on this.
There's a breakdown in trust.
On the final day, you know, if you see the pictures of the girls when they won the trophy, I mean, the way they were hugging the sports minister, the NFF president, they were jumping on them, they were happy. You know why? Because they heard, oh, these guys came on the chartered flight. You know, maybe they're with the money. Maybe after the game, they're going to see us. And after the game, what happened? They heard that they've left. They were like, okay, like seriously, they've gone, not a word to us. That alone gets you to start thinking, what's happening? Because they feel, if you do not have the money, why will you come on a chartered flight? At 2 p.m. you came into the stadium, and by 6:30 you were gone.
It's
like a lot of things.
We still don't know how they got on the chartered flight.
Exactly.
We still don't know if it was
that's what I'm saying. So no matter what they're going to tell the girls, and you think they will believe them that that chartered flight was for free? They won't believe it. So that's the question of trust you're talking about. So if you really want the girls to believe that you really don't have the money, why do that? You're telling them, hey, we can actually afford some things.
It's a very touchy issue.
It is.
Totally understand why the Falcons want their money. They've gone out, they've done their own part. You know, they deserve to be paid. Their match bonuses, their winning bonuses.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you're talking about balance as well.
Yes, we have to.
Economic recession.
That's all.
They're saying there's no money.
And that's why you shouldn't use the chartered flights. That's why
we don't know about it. We don't know how that chartered flights.
No matter what happened, I'm just saying, if you come in, I mean, you're owing me money. I mean, you come, you're wearing a Rolex wristwatch. I don't want to know where you got it from. I'm like, okay, fine, you can afford this, right? And you can pay me. I think that's what I would be thinking. So you don't have an explanation for that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe what they could have done, I'm sure that was what spoiled the whole party.
I know.
I'm sure that was what spoiled the whole party.
Let's talk to those people involved again. Tayo says it's a touchy issue, but we will touch it. It's not sweet. It's unacceptable. These ladies, they've done Nigeria proud, and they deserve to be paid their wages. They're protesting at the National Assembly, and we're just hoping that our leaders get to listen, because it's not even good PR for the country. No. It's not good for football development, women's football development. So they should stop. Not just the NFF. Everyone involved. We're standing today with the Super Falcons.
Also, the NFF don't have money, but the NFF, the Nigerian government have to do something. I mean, House of Assembly, there are ways.
We've called on the wife of the president. We've called on the wife of the vice president. We've called on the wife of the Senate president. Every woman that can step into this situation.
How much is it?
That's something. Put this figure at maybe 50 million. 60, Put it at 50 million.
It's not even, that's the thing.
That's no money.
I mean, each player, how much are you owing them that you're saying you can't pay?
Cecilia Austin. We can't sit down here and start talking about this money like this.
Come on, man. We don't have an idea of
how much they get
going on
sitting whenever they are
in terms of the finances.
And with you guys, we're on the show, guys.
Austin,
as I want us to just move on away from this.
Yeah,
let's do something light because this conversation will continue on social media, so it means we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go to Genk. Wilfred Ndidi is the one everyone is talking about right now. Is he going to Leicester? Wolfsburg is staying the Super Eagles. Is team in the Europa? Let's go to Genk. Wilfred Ndidi joins us now live. Good morning, Wilfred. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, fantastic. Good to have you join us. Talks everywhere. You're going to Leicester. You have done medicals. It's a done deal. What is the actual story?
Yeah, actually, when anybody asks me about this, I just try to tell them that we just have to wait till January. And when January comes, we're going to see what happens.
But before we leave this Leicester story, you're doing well at Genk. You're becoming the fans' favorite. You made the Europa group stages team. Why are you leaving Genk to Leicester? What's about it at Leicester?
Yeah, I just feel anytime you try to do some things and you must get improvement on some things, and I just think it's a challenge. I need to focus over there. I just need to take the next step and move on. I think it's a time for me to take next step.
Okay, cool enough. Good.
Okay, maybe we won't have to press you so much on the Leicester deal. Now, tell us about your career. What's happening at Genk, and if you get to leave, to England, what are the few things you want to do, like improvement on your games and all that?
There are so many things I need to improve, but as time goes on, it will come naturally, because when you start training on those things, it will just show. With time, everything will show. So I can't specifically say these are the things I want to improve on. Maybe when I get there, the coaches will tell me, or maybe people around will tell me. So.
Okay, that's very good. Let's talk about your position now. I mean, for your club, you played primarily as a defensive midfielder most of the times. But when you come back to play for Nigeria, you've been played as a right back. I mean, where would you say you're most comfortable?
Yeah, I'm more comfortable in the midfield.
Okay. But you're versatile, obviously, and you can, play these other positions in the team. In the team.
Yes, I can, but because of the fact that I've been playing in the midfield for quite some time now, so I think I'm used to it more than other positions.
Interesting.
Okay, Wilfred, let's stay with the Super Eagles. There's a new coach, Gernot Rohr, and there's this new charge, this vibe. You guys just want to come out. What's it about this new coach that is giving us the results?
I'll say he's a good coach, and also I would say kudos to the NFF and the officials and everything. So actually, the coach is a good coach, and the kind of team he brought together, a very young team, young players who want to fight and make the country proud, and that's all I have to say about him. And we look forward to so many things to come.
Okay, Ndidi, back to club football now. Let's say by January, and this deal to Leicester finally happens. If it happens, they're still looking for a replacement for N'Golo Kante. I mean, that's a lot of pressure right there. If you have to be that guy, to replace Kante.
I don't have to be Kante. Kante is Kante, and indeed, so we are different. We have a different style of play, and I just feel if he's in that position, it's because of the way he plays, and me, I have my own style of playing also. So I'm not trying to put myself under pressure and I have to go there and be like Kante. No, just have to go there and play my own game.
You know what, Ndidi, and that's what we want. I want to wish you all the best in your club and country career. Thank you so much, Wilfred.
Thank you.
Super Eagles midfielder, plays for Genk also. Career on the rise. This is the time to stay focused. Do what you have to do.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he just wants to be himself. I mean, he's not trying to be anyone else. He's trying to step into somebody's shoes. But when you're yourself, you'll be able to distinguish yourself in the role. It becomes yours.
The reality is, when this kind of deals happen, there will be comparisons.
The English press, they will jump into that Conte's replacement.
Exactly.
That's
doing
why
as well as
that's not his focus right
now. That's not his focus, but then you can't stop the media from doing what they know how to do there. They'll make this comparison as well. But it seems like he has a good head on his shoulders. So we wish him all the best in his future endeavors, definitely. But for me, Austin, Genk are doing well. They're in the Europa League round of 32 now. If he makes that move to Leicester in the Champions League, right? Why he can't play in the Champions League because he plays in the Europa League. So I don't know. That's a bit.
And you know, this move is strategic. Maybe that's what Claudio wants. Somebody that will not be under so much pressure. Just stays for the league and
focus.
The cup game.
Yeah, I was just talking about him as an individual.
Next season he gets to play the Champions League if Leicester gets to finish in top 4 if they win the Champions. Okay.
Yes, it's a possibility. To say. Come on.
LA Galaxy have a new coach now. You know, after their coach left to be coach of the U.S. national team, they had to get someone in-house, not just anywhere. We'll just see the unveiling, how it was done. And after that, Rotimi Akindele is in the house. He will be joining us for the paper review and also talking about the games that went down last night.
We knew we had someone here that had a belief and a love for this club that started back when he was young. And we knew we had one of the brightest soccer minds in our country that was right here before us. What he's done with our academy and what he's continued to do throughout the entire soccer operations of our club, for me, put him at the top of the list. So it made, and I know we've announced this, but it made hiring Pete as our general manager a very easy decision. When we started the coach search in looking for Kurt, again, he was someone that was right under our nose. But when we made the decision to do this and to have a search and not just hire our reserve team coach, we wanted to exhaust all of our options, and we did that. And Pete and I, and through speaking with Dan and with Phil, we kept coming back to Kurt. And he was the obvious and the best choice.
The type of players that we will continue to attract to this club are some of the biggest personalities in the world, and Kurt's displayed an ability not to only capture their attention, but he's also displayed an ability to bring along our younger players, which is a growing part of our club. I couldn't be more thrilled. We identified Kurt early on. He was the man that we wanted, and he's the man that we got. And I couldn't be more proud and more excited about the work that he's about to embark with our team.
I want to do everything possible to try to win games for this organization. We want to do it in a manner that's aggressive. I have an aggressive personality. We don't want to be on our back heel. We want to be a team that's hard to play against, a team that's looking to attack, a team that's looking to score goals, but ultimately a team that kind of represents this diverse, great community. And you know, we have a strong foundation to build on, and you know, we have to add some pieces. We know that, and you know, my philosophy. I'm an optimist. I'm somebody that always sees the glass half full. I look at a player and I don't see the weaknesses within that player. I actually look at the strengths. So that's how I lead.
So that's it. Updates coming from the LA Galaxy as they unveil a new coach. Let's get on with the show now. Time to see what the papers are saying. The Super Falcons again, because that's a trending topic right now. Rotimi Akindele joins us in the studio. He was in Cameroon to cover the African Women's Cup of Nations in that country. Welcome, Rotimi.
Thank you, Austin.
I know.
You have an update for us on the process.
Look at that now.
It's a sad one. I must say, very shameful for Nigeria, and a whole lot needs to be done. But as we speak, we hear the chief of staff to the president is addressing the girls. How we allow them, you know, get to the road or get to this stage is really baffling. But we see how things pan out. I'm not sure the president is in Nigeria now. Probably if he comes back, he gets to look into this. But we shouldn't have allowed these girls get on the street.
Get to this level.
Gets to the level where the president needs to. I mean, come on.
Okay, let's go to the
papers.
Before the papers, Austin, the Premier League. Games played in the Premier League last night. We'll
talk about it, Tayo. We'll talk about it. Let's take a breather. When we come back, the English Premier League will get our attention. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.